easier to clean, something we all dread to do, right?
right.
And it has to be done to maintain a good life. And then we go back to Mother Nature with that Tampico brush. So grab it. It's going to be a great tool to have in your arsenal. All right, we got to keep going because these products are just flying out the door. Let's show them what else is available. All right, this is the one thing I hate to do, but nobody does the toilet, like cleans it the best, but me in the house. Stop using the chemicals. A lot of times, I don't know about you, but do you find yourself, man, I should have worn a mask when I applied the product?
Yeah.
Not with the fast tank and toilet. In fact, it's strong enough to break down the lime scale, but gentle enough on the tank and all of that piping.
That's right.
And it cleans. So this is so popular, we put it on auto ship. But what I love about it is this, maybe you're moving into an older house, you have well water. Think about all of the years and wear and tear and the rust and the lime scale, and you think, well, maybe I just have to buy a new one.
It's so bad.
Try this first.
Okay, not all toilet cleaners are created equal. The same toilet cleaner that you get at your local store, you can use it in the toilet bowl, but you can't use it in the toilet tank, and it's because of this right here. This is known as the hardware of your toilet tank. Hard water alone breaks this down because this is made from plastic, rubber, silicone seals. Hard water breaks that down, but when you're using corrosive materials with bleach or ammonia, animal fats, it breaks this down so much faster. You'll find yourself replacing this thing 2 and 3 times a year.
Wow.
If you don't know how to fix that, that could be very expensive. Now let's get right into it. Professor Amos toilet and tank, okay? It's a 25-ounce bottle. You're gonna get 25 applications
Look at that.
to clean. Yeah.
Come on, it's right here.
Let's do it.
So I had to do the math. I was like, okay.
Let's go.
Because this is one thing that I find, oh my gosh, I ran out on the day that I decided to clean the house. By the way, get it on auto ship so you never run out of the product.
Do that.
But if you're just even cleaning one toilet, you're looking at 6 months worth.
That's right.
Once a week, right? You clean your
and,
inside and outside.
And that's for the tank and the toilet bowl.
That's unbelievable.
Thank you.
So get it on auto ship, reserve your price, reserve your order so that when we sell out of single ship, you continue to receive it. But 25 applications in one?
25 in one bottle. It's so good. It's no bleach, it's no soap, it's no ammonia. You get this gooseneck design to get right into those areas where you need it the most. You know what I'm saying? Like up under the rim and in the toilet tank. Let me show you how easy it is to use here, and I'll explain the science, okay? So when you apply this, you can apply that right to that backside. It's got a thick consistency. You see, it coats the area. I love it. Coats the area, that scum line where you need it the most. The other thing is, come down here. You see, when this comes in contact with the water, it turns from green to blue. That's how you know it's activated and ready to go. Now look how it's coating the hardware. You see the rubber gasket there. You see that metal chain. You know how many times that chain breaks? Then you're flushing the toilet, nothing's happening. This is gonna coat that area. It's gonna coat everything, and it's gonna clean the rust, iron, and mineral deposits right off of those surfaces. I love the technology. Thank you, Professor Amos. You the man.
Thank you, Professor Amos, because honestly, I never even knew until I started working here and started learning about all of Professor Amos's products that I could even use a product in the tank.
Right.
But this right here is a reality. Especially if you're a renter or moving into a home that wasn't really well taken care of. Look at that rust and mildew and lime scale.
That's right. Rust, iron, mineral deposits, lime scale. You see those little holes, and we're the only ones that go under the toilet rim with a mirror, just so you can see the little holes and passages there. Those are designed to flow water. If they get clogged up with corrosion or any kind of small particles, it can compromise your flushing capacity. It could take you 2 and 3 times to flush the toilet to get something to go down. Forget about that. Though if I flush the toilet one time, Rebecca, I want everything to go down the drain.
Yeah, me too.
You see that there? That gooseneck gets right up under the rim where you need it the most. Now let the product cling on, let it come in contact with the water, turn colors. That's how you know it's ready to go. Now watch this. Watch how effortless the rust comes off, the mildew, the lime scale. Look at all the small particles just breaking it down. Always leave the product sit for about 2 minutes because we want you to work smarter, not harder. Let the product do the work. Now, a good cleaning tip for you at home, make sure you work that right up under the rim there. Let me get it, all these areas under the rim where those little holes and passages are. You got to make a little contact there to free up any kind of corrosion. Now I'm going to do the royal flush.
Okay.
For you kings and queens at home, we call this the royal flush. Everything goes down the drain. What I want to point out is look at the shine on the toilet bowl, okay? It's shiny, it looks good. If those are corrosive materials with bleach or ammonia, it takes that shine right off of that toilet bowl. You'll see over time it just doesn't shine the way that it used to. But my goodness, see those little holes and passages?
Look at that.
Open and clear, squeak. squeaky clean. We love that.
And I love the education you give us because, you know, a lot of us are not sitting there examining the inside of our toilet, not realizing what, you know, where the water is exactly coming from, what's happening behind the scenes. Maybe your toilet's not working because it's got a lot of corrosion. This will break down all of it without the chemicals, without any of the ammonia, the bleach, the fumes that you're inhaling, and then the corrosiveness that it actually does on your toilet, which these are, you know, things in our home that we use every single day.
Every day. You want it to look good.
Multiple times a day, and they're actually big investments if you were to have to replace them. So, I mean, I love the solution that I even get with the tank because guaranteed, don't you go to the store and there's not many types of products just to clean the tank. I
don't believe I've ever seen one.
I'm trying to be like generous just in case somebody out there does know that there is one, but I've never personally seen one.
I've personally never seen one either. What I have is 4 test bowls, and I'm going to show you a test what happens when you're using products with bleach and ammonia that are corrosive, and it comes in contact with rust, iron, and mineral deposits. Test bowl number 1 was our consumer product from the store, the liquid bleach here. Test bowl number 2 was the tablet. Test bowl number 3 is our Professor Amos proprietary formula. No bleach, no soap, no ammonia. Test bowl number 4 is pure bleach. Now, what I have here is I'm going to take a dropper of liquid rust. Rebecca, you got to see this. You at home, you got to see this. If you're watching from Facebook right now, tune in, come closer to the phone. I'm going to take a dropper of liquid rust and apply it right to the test bowl number 1. Look at this corrosive reaction. This is what was all over that hardware there. Okay, the rust, it literally, it's an explosion of corrosion. It'll actually harden and solidify all over the inner workings of your toilet. Forget about that. You don't need those kind of problems. And
you can't put that in your tank, by the way, either.
You can't put that in your tank. Watch this. Test bowl number 2 is the tablet. And people do, remember, a lot of people put those right in the toilet tank. There's more chemicals in that tablet than there is that liquid form of bleach. You get the same corrosive reaction, a big mushrooming effect, a corrosion of, an explosion of corrosion, if you will, okay? Remember, that'll harden and solidify on you in those little holes and passages. Test bowl number 3 is our Professor Amos toilet and tank. I'm gonna put a dropper of liquid rust in there. What I wanna show you is, let me move out of the way. It's not going to have that corrosive reaction. What it's actually going to do, it's going to break down by emulsifying and then neutralizing the rust, the iron, the mineral deposits.
Like, look at, you can still see the rust, liquid rust in both of the other bowls.
It's so
This disintegrated on contact.
It's so,
this is what we don't know what's happening, right? Like, I love that we can visualize what's happening. Now, what's going to happen with pure bleach? I'm so curious.
Thank you. Thanks for taking me. She took me right to it. I was waiting to get there. Pure bleach, okay? This is pure. Let me just show you the bottle. Pure bleach is what's in here. And this is exactly what's happening when you're using bleach to clean rust, iron, mineral deposits. You get this toxic, corrosive reaction that is no good, really. It's really no good. It hardens and solidifies right away when it comes in contact with that bleach. It clogs the arteries and passages of your toilet bowl, toilet tank. It coats the hardware, and that's no good because now you find yourself replacing that hardware 2 and 3 times a year.
Unbelievable. That's going to add up. These are huge investments for products that we're using in our home multiple times a day, every single day. Maybe you've got a couple of toilets in your home. Maybe you're moving into an older home. I don't know what it is.
25 applications.
You guys did it all. You gave us a 2-in-1. It's going to clean your toilet for like your weekly cleaning. It's also going to clean that tank, and that will actually let your toilet live for a long time and you don't have to replace it.
I love that.
Then you're getting 25 applications, so you're not having to re-buy it. I need to let you know right now that we are getting low on auto ship. Anytime I dip below 1,000, I get nervous. So if you want to reserve this and not have to worry about adding it to the grocery list on the day that you decide you're going to clean, I don't know if your day's Saturday or Sunday or Monday, but it's there and it's ready to go. Lock it in because we're getting now down to about 800 in auto ship, and then once that's gone, you'll have to stock up on single ship, and then when that sells out, I can't guarantee when we're going to get more in. But this is a top best-selling product from Professor Amos. They've been doing it for 50 years. They know what they're doing.
Clock that.
Always a customer pick.
Period.
And again, have you ever gone into a grocery store or a home store and were able to find something that's actually cleaning your tank where all that rust builds up?
It coats the toilet tank. You see how it just coats? I love it. The consistency of the product, it coats the area. breaks down that scum line. Now, when it comes in contact with the water, look at that, I love that. You see that? It turns from green to blue. That's how you know it's activated, it's ready to go to work. And Rebecca, you at home, that gasket there, that rubber gasket, that plastic there, the metal chain, it's coating the area, and it's breaking down all the rust, all the bleach, all the mineral deposits that are building up on it. It's breaking it all down. We love that technology. Now, let's take it a step further into the toilet bowl. If you're just tuning in, take a good look at the inside of your toilet bowl, and it's coated with rust, iron, and mineral deposits. If it's the toilet that's in the basement, if it's a toilet that's in the outhouse, you always get that buildup. Now, let's take it a step further and look at the holes in there, the little passages, okay? You have to clean those because it gets clogged up with corrosion from the hard water, corrosion from the reaction with the bleach or the ammonia. If those are clogged up, it could take you 2 and 3 times to flush the toilet to get something to go down. Forget about that. Use our Professor Amos fast toilet tank with that gooseneck design. Gets right up under there. Apply it right up under that rim and just, oh yeah, less is more.
An ounce. And I love how it just coats it. A lot of some of these other products too are runny, and not to mention they're full of these other chemicals, ammonia and bleach. It coats everything.
Coats it. Yeah, like Rebecca was saying, less is more, just about an ounce. You don't need a lot in there. It's just enough to turn the water from green to blue. You don't need to saturate and get a bunch of that out of there. Just use about an ounce in the toilet bowl, use about an ounce in the toilet tank. That's enough. That's all you need. And then you'll see all that rust, iron, and mineral deposits coming right off of there. Oh, I missed that area there. And do yourself the biggest favor. Take that toilet brush or swab or whatever you have at home, work the underneath side there to those little holes and passages. You got to make a little bit of contact with that to free up the corrosion and the small particles and anything else that could be lingering on up under there. Now I'm going to wring this out and I'm going to do that flush. Watch how everything goes down the drain. It smells good. It's deodorized. The toilet is deodorized, the toilet tank. Look at the beautiful shine on the porcelain throne. It's shiny. I love a shiny toilet. I mean, it's important. You don't want it dried out from the bleach or the ammonia. You know, if it's not shiny, it's because of the chemicals are beating it up or just the hard water is beating it.
See, I didn't even realize that either. This is the education that we get. And look at the holes. This is where it starts. You got to get to the root of the problem, and there you go. No corrosion. No corrosion. You flush that toilet one time, Rebecca. Everything's going down the drain. I love that technology. This is how you make cleaning fun. Cleaning fun. It protects your investments. It actually can reverse maybe the damage done from years of not cleaning it properly. So, you know, you ever seen those little blocks that some people, you have to buy to use to like kind of, you know, and I just can't wrap my head around it. Well, Rebecca, it's because you don't have this product. So even if you wanted to try it, this is the thing I love about HSN. So thank you for partnering 20 years ago with us here at the network. What we allow you to do. Family. Exactly. But we give you 30 days to try it. Rebecca, with me. No. I mean, we want you to try this. We want you to love this. We want you to be dancing in your bathroom because cleaning has never been easier and faster. And you're actually protecting your toilets and your bathrooms with all the other cleaners that we have. So listen, we're going to show you what you are actually getting when you're using these other products that you pick up from the grocery store or the home store. We want you to know what's actually going on chemically, scientifically. This is liquid rust. So this is the conventional one. I've been using this or had been using this for years right here. Guilty as charged. Yes, that's doing damage to its porcelain throne. It's breaking down the integrity of the shine. It's breaking down the hardware in the toilet tank, if you will, too. 3 test bowls is what I have here. Test bowl number 1 is the consumer product from the store, the one that Rebecca just said she uses all the time. Sorry. Now, when you use this and it comes in contact with the hard water, the rust, iron, and mineral deposits, look at how bad this is. Look, like what a waste of money. That's honestly money down the drain. Can you just come in a little bit, I mean, a lot of bit closer, because I just want you to, oh, there it is right there. That's what's all over the hardware of the toilet tank. That's what's all over the passages on the inside of the toilet. And what happens is that gets hard. It'll harden and solidify on those little holes and passages. It'll clog your toilet. Here's a dropper of liquid rust in test bowl number 2. Okay, look at, there's more chemicals in that tablet than there is that liquid form. There's more chemicals in that tablet. My goodness, it's loaded with corrosive materials. It'll make a big mushrooming effect, an explosion of corrosion that just never ends. And you're ruining your toilet. Yep. Now, come on over to test bowl number 3 for you at home, for you watching from Facebook right now. Hey, watch our Professor Amos go to work, watch this neutralize, it'll emulsify, it'll actually break it down. You're not having the corrosive reaction like test bowl number 1 and 2 did. You saw that on contact, right? The difference on contact, not to mention what actual bleach will do, it's absolutely foul. This is why we love to show you. We want you to be able to try it. You have 30 days to try it at home. I would lock it in on auto ship because you can customize how often you want to get it. You can also reserve future shipments, cancel it later if you want, but 30 days allows you to try it out in your home. Do you see a difference? Are you able to finally get the years of lime scale and rust and corrosion finally cleared by just using one product? 25 applications. 25. So it's risk-free. I would say try it. If you don't fall in love with it, send it back. We've got 1 scent for you. It's perfect because it's that minty fresh scent.
Yes.
So lock it in your